So I was on the tractor the whole day. We are currently plowing, and I just couldn't get any interesting footage all day. So now I think we'll talk a little bit. The plowing is turning out very good, even for our expectations. The tractor has gave us no issues at all, and we're gonna go until we're finished. We have about 30 hectares, so that's pretty much nothing. We're gonna be over in less than 3 days. I let Spas do the headlands over there, and he's gonna go then, and I'm gonna continue all night. This tractor is a real beast. It has enough power to pull this 4-furrow plow, and you just can't run it out of power. It pulls like a champ. The diameter of the plow is 4 furrows by 40 centimeters, so it covers around 2 meters full length, and it goes around 9 to 12 kilometers an hour, so it's pretty fast, and it just gets the job done. I know it looks old, but it's more reliable than most of the new tractors that we have around anyway. And at the end of the day, we just want to get the work done. We don't want to be sitting all day here in a new tractor, having our butts being heated and cooled, massaged and everything. We just want to get the work done, go home and do something else. The plowing depth is around 30 centimeters. You may not want to go over that, because when you go over 30 centimeters, you are turning around dirt. That's not good. The dirt that you want is just the topsoil. This is where we fertilize, this is where we spray. The dirt underneath, it doesn't have any nutrients, any minerals, and it's not gonna be good if you bring it back over the top. It's just not gonna yield as well, and you just don't want to do that, and it strains the tractor a lot. So just keep it around 30 centimeters and you'll be okay. I'm gonna show you something very interesting around here. You may see a lot of sunflower growth.
They ask you how you are.
What you're seeing right here is the general
They're not
difference
really
between
fun. You just
base
can't get
combine
into it because they would
and plus
never
combine.
understand.
This came off back of the combine, and I'm gonna tell you why. We usually do headlands, like 4 headlands, 2 ways that way and 2 ways that way, so we can turn around with the combine and we can put the trucks in the field and we can just dump on the go. Alright? And when you're going slow with the rotary combine, the rotors are left empty. That means that the combine has nothing other than the concave to trash the rotors around, to trash the crop around and seed it over to the sieves. But when you're running really empty and really slow, the combine just spits everything out the back. So you want to keep these combines under a good load, you know, give them a little speed, and the yield of the crop probably matters, but just give them a little speed, give them something to work on, because if you don't, there's gonna be a lot of loss. As you can see in the field, you can see any green. There's just some green over here, and over there there's nothing, absolutely nothing. But here in the headlands, it's like you literally planted it. It's around 5 p.m. We're gonna be working all night, so I better get ready. We've organized ourselves, me, Spas and Anatoly, so when somebody gets tired, he just calls somebody else to come and change him for a little bit. You go to sleep, you come right back and you finish the job. That's the way it's supposed to be. We don't easily get tired around here, we just want to get our job done. I'm over here walking around in the neighbor's wheat field, and I don't know if the camera picks this up, but the seeder missed a lot of rows. This guy here has a cheap seeder, but he has a $600,000 combine. I don't know what you're gonna be harvesting with that combine when your seeding looks like this. It's horrible. I can't judge, but this is horrible. Try to lift the plow up as late as possible. As you can see, we've started over here, and I kinda tried, but sometimes it doesn't go as well, because you might accidentally put the plow down on the ground and accidentally plow the road over here, and that's not good because you're gonna break one of the furrows. It's pretty goddamn cold around here. In the tractor it's okay, it doesn't have like heating, but all the heat from the engine goes into the cab and it feels like it has heating. I just want to get back in that tractor as soon as possible because it's cold. But before that, I'm gonna get some pretty sweet tractor footage. So I went home for a little bit, I got something to eat, and now I'm going to the store to get some coffee for me and Anatoly. Spas went to sleep, and me and Anatoly were going to work all night, and Spas might change us in the morning. In situations like this, we require drastic solutions. Every once in a while you want to check everything around the plow. One of the 3-point chains head snappers. Right now I just came down to the city. I had to pick up some energy drinks and something to eat. I'm going right back to the field. I guess we're gonna be there all night. Now check this out. This is something very interesting and very strange. As you can see, there is no fog around me in town, but as soon as you cross the street, it starts getting foggy. I don't know if the camera picks this up, but it's kind of strange. It looks like one of these places in the movies where you just shouldn't go because there's probably something haunted around there. Judging by the frost on the ground, I think it's getting kinda cold. But it doesn't really matter. It's really hot inside the tractor. Now, that's not doing us any favor, nor is it doing us any bad. But if it were to get to minus temperatures, that would be good, because then when you're plowing, and when you're plowing around this time of the day, you are picking up a lot of mud because of the frost that's just melting and getting into the ground. But if it were to get in minus temperatures, then the frost will freeze, the dew will freeze, and then you won't pick up as much mud. So that's good. I mean, it's not really good right now because we are getting a lot of dew and it's picking up a lot of mud. But I think we'll be fine. It might get to minus temperatures soon. Check this out. I'm walking around with extras in my pocket. Our lights have been flickering on and off, and I think we found the issue. It's the alternator cable. So our dumb buses shut off the tractor, and we knew the alternator wasn't charging because of our lights, and the tractor couldn't start up again. What a surprise. So now we are jump starting it by the most moronic way possible. We run back to town to get the cables, and yeah. Conditions are getting kind of foggy, and it's the same thing on the field, and that's horrible because you can't see where you went with the plow. It's just horrible. This is absolutely horrifying. I can see literally 5 meters what's going on in front of me, and it's only getting worse. Take a look at this. I'll use the high beams. Yep, you can't see shit. I should probably head home. Yeah, judging by the upcoming sun, I stayed a little late, but it's no problem. I'll sleep another hour. Now we can go home.